هنا عندما يتلاقى النجاح والصبر وتروى الحكايات على واقع حوافر الخيل وصهيلها، هنا لا مكان للصدفة ولا مجال للخطأ. ونحن في صهيل عبر قناة ياس لن نكتفي بمشاهدة السباقات فحسب، سنأخذكم معنا إلى الأعماق. سنبدأ ما قبل الانطلاقة وننتهي بعد خط النهاية لنتعرف سوياً كيف تصنع الأساطير. فأهلاً بكم في صهيل. مع أول خيوط الفجر تتسلل أشعة الشمس الذهبية إلى اسطبلات زعبيل لترسم لوحة من السكون الممزوج بالحياة. تتردد أصوات الحوافر على الأرض بإيقاع يشبه نبض القلب، وتتناثر أنفاس الخيل في الهواء البارد كأنها رسائل سرية لا يفهمها إلا من عاش قربها. نسير بين الممرات حيث يستعد الجميع لبداية يوم جديد يحمل معه الأمل والتحدي والفصل القادم من حكاية الأبطال. وفي قلب هذا النشاط الهادئ نلتقي الرجل الذي يعرف كيف يحول الإمكانات إلى إنجازات، المدرب بوبات سيمار. Bobat Simar, thank you for having us here in Zabeel Stables. Good morning again. And how do you find the stables now? Can we say that you're still in a transition period, or everything is settled up and we're ready for the new season?
Good morning and thank you for coming again. Yeah, the last year was completely different. You know, we had to move and we had to get this whole facility ready, and obviously we got a lot of help from DRC to do it, but it was a big change. It was a huge transition. There were a lot of new stables being built here. So till about the 8th of December, we were still in a couple of different stables around Maidan, and you know, we got accommodated into many different stables. And you know, horses' routine was getting disturbed as it would.
Yeah.
You know, when you're doing a move, it's not easy for horses or people. This year we moved in. We are rooted. We have a system. We've known the place well. So yeah, it's a complete. Horses are happier. We're all used to the system, you know.
Great. So let's go back to the last season, Dubai World Cup. Everything was going smooth till the announcement came to everyone. It was a bit surprising for Laurier River not to be on Dubai World Cup for the last season. Can you take us behind the scenes a bit? What happened back then?
You know, the incredible thing is that horses are very fragile, and it's always the good ones, the fast ones. You know, these things can happen. And, you know, he was just in his routine gallop where he is a very flamboyant horse who's got a lot of talent and a lot of speed. You know, he hit his hind leg on his front leg, and, you know, he just... Unfortunately, it was a bad timing and wrong time of the year. It's always going to be the wrong time of the year, but it was just bad timing that we had to give him time off to get him better. And you know, he's a fragile horse, and you know, we wanted to take care of him. Maybe we could have probably got him there, but the horse, he was rated the #1 horse in the world the year before. He's done so much for us, and you know, this is the only thing we could do to respect him.
How such a last-minute decision can affect everyone, basically, the owners, you, the team?
Yeah, it's a big blow, it's a disappointment, but you know, when you're in horse racing for a long time, you understand these things, and you know, they are living animals and these things can happen, and you know, so is life, and you move on and you keep going, and you know, you learn from it, and you're gonna try and hopefully make sure that doesn't happen again. But these are things out of your control, out of human control.
Yeah, sure. Okay, tell us about the champion now. How do you evaluate his fitness now? And for new season, how ready he is?
Yeah, last year his goal was a little bit different, where we were thinking of Saudi Cup and the Dubai World Cup. This year we might just go to the Dubai World Cup and make his plan backwards from the Dubai World Cup. So, 2 prep races maybe, something like that, and then the World Cup.
So as a trainer, you are known that you really push the horses to succeed, but at the same time, you take a good care of their health and their comfort. How do you do that balance between pushing till you get the maximum out of the horse, and at the same time you are sure that they're fine, comfortable, and healthy?
You can't make a horse run any faster than what they can, right? All you can do is keep them healthy and fit and happy. So horses, you don't need to push them to make them be any better. You can just get them to a peak fitness and keep them healthy and happy. So if you take care of them, they take care of you. This is the reason we've been, that's one of the reasons that second year in a row in UAE, we have a Horse of the Year. It was Laurel River 2 years ago, and it was Tuz last year. And if you look at their age, Tuz is 8-year-old and is still peaking. It's probably, in my opinion, probably could be one of the best sprinters in the world, still at 8. Only reason being that, we took care of him. And we've taken care of him because he was a 2-year-old since he came to us, and he's 8 now. He won on World Cup Day the year before, the Golden Shaheen. He was 3rd this year. He broke all records in UAE by winning all the sprints, all the graded stakes sprints. So yeah, these are the horses that if you take care of them, they take care of you.
And how do you feel when you think about, you speak about those moments?
Yeah, it takes a long time and a lot of people's hard work, It's just not me, obviously, and there's like I said, there's grooms, foremen, farriers, assistants, head lads, veterinarians who do the job. So I make the program, but they're the ones who execute.
But you as a trainer, you have a great partnership between like owners, the jockeys, your team. It's kind of like you create that recipe of success. How important is that to gather all of that under one leadership, yours?
I don't know if there's a leadership, but what happens is that when you do get, it's like success breeds success. So I think when you win races, there's a lot of new owners who want to come to you, and then it just becomes a circle. But one thing you cannot do is when you think that you've done it all and you take your foot off the accelerator, that's the day you start going wrong. Even after winning the World Cup, I was still working as hard as I was, even if I'd never won the World Cup. What I mean to say is I was still talking to every owner. It doesn't matter if they had 1 horse or 15 horses with us. This is the time of the day you got to give to everyone, and everyone needs to feel important, and they are important. And they all need respect, and this is what we try to do, and I think then you get it back. You earn your respect.
How was your summer?
Summer was great. I went to probably 5 or 6 different countries to buy horses, and it was great that, I think Dubai racing has come to a level where everyone wants to get involved here. I had so many orders to buy horses and I could not fill all the orders, So, which is a rare thing among, I think, most racing jurisdictions, that you have the money in your pocket but you can't buy anything.
Okay. How many horses did you buy?
I must have bought probably 25 to 30 horses, something like that. So went to the UK for the Craven sale, then went to France for the Arcana. From France went to America for the Fasig-Tipton Maryland sale. From there I came to Ireland for the Tattersall's and came back here and then did a few private purchases.
Okay, very good. So from your catchy eye and your point of view, are we expecting a new champions this season? Or maybe the next season? Are we preparing a new champions?
Hopefully it's this season. That's why we're going all over the world looking for these horses. And like I said before, the dream is alive and the sport is made of dreams. We're all looking for the next champion, and hopefully we have a few in the stables.
You are really well known of choosing the 2 years old. Now you'll share us few secrets, but back on the stable with the horses. Can you do that?
Sure. And here's a good example of a 2-year-old. Well, he's just turned 3 now, but we bought him last year from the sale in Maryland, in America. He is a horse with almost a perfect conformation, as you can call it. He's not too big and he's not small. He's perfectly proportioned. He's got a good hip. He's got a good middle, and he's got a good front end. He's got a great shoulder. He's got a great shoulder, a good line to his shoulder, and he's got a good, powerful hip. And if you stand in front of him, he's got a very nice, big chest, and he's very correct. He won in Jabal Ali very impressively. He's a horse that hopefully this year, if all goes well, he should do well. I think he'll need his first run because he's still quite a chunky horse. But after his first run, he's going to be ready. His name is Dubai. Walker.
And do you focus on the breed as well?
Of course, yeah. He's by Bolt d'Oro, who's a good sire.
Yeah.
He had a very good breeze in America. He worked 2 furlongs in 21 seconds. And yeah, I mean, if you see this horse is just made almost as good as you can get a horse made.
Right.
He's got a good, pretty head on him.
Yeah.
حلم وطن حلم وطن
حلم وطن حلم وطن
حلم وطن
حلم وطن.
اليوم في أمل، فأنا لابد أتمسك في هذا الأمل. لابد أن أنا أكون عندي ثقة في العاملين القريبين لهذه اللعبة. لابد أن عندي ثقة في جماهير التسهيلات الاتحاد كرة القدم على رأسهم الشيخ حمادين بن مبارك، ما قصروا في عملية التجهيز اللوجستي بشكل كبير جدا.
أمواج على قناة ياس.
وثائقي كأس العالم للقدرة للشباب والناشئين رومانيا 2025 على قناة ياس.
في طريقنا مع المدرب بوبات سيمار إلى التمارين الصباحية، الصمت هنا ليس فراغاً بل تركيز عميق.
So how important do you think the routine are for the horses?
It's all about the routine, you know. Horses like a good routine where it's like for us as well as human beings, you know, we should try to go to bed at the same time and wake up in the morning same time. Our body clocks get used to it.
Yeah.
And I think horses are exactly the same. Their body clock gets used to it, and they get fed at the right same time every day. They train the same time every day. So more the routine, the better it is for the mind, body, and the well-being, you know.
And you, as a trainer, you get to draw your painting.
Yes, in a way, yes, correct. The horses are the main character. They're the,
Yeah.
you know, they're the heroes. We're just directing it. You know, we're just sitting at the back and directing it.
So it's a typical morning here in Maidan Racecourse. It's busy. We can see the horses again and the training. A few weeks away from the new season. How did you start preparation? When did you start Bobat? And what was your schedule?
Well, we typically always start around the 1st of July. It's just a very slow, steady training where horses are tack walking for 10 days and then they go start jogging or trotting for another 15, 20 days and then gradually start progressing. As the weather starts getting better, the horses start getting fitter. So yeah, typically we start around the 1st of July and now racing is just around the corner.
So you have many new horses, new talents are coming. And here on the race course, we saw you train both the champions, the old horses, with the new talents. How do you do that balance between both? How do you do that balance between new talents and champions already have been with you for a long time?
Well, I guess we can start with the older horses first because they've been with us. We used to them, they used to us, they used to our training, they used to what we do here, and you know we've been able to know them for a long time, over a period of time. So you know, we know their quirks, we know their issues, we know where they're happy, you know. So it's the older horses now. Over time, we've got to know them, they got to know us.
Yeah.
And then the younger horses, you know, I guess sport of horse racing is all about the dreams. You know, we all dream to see the next champion, the next horse. You know, the owners, the clients, they invest into these young horses, which are kind of unknown quantity. But you're doing your homework the best. You're trying to buy the best physical specimen, the best pedigree you can buy, the best conformation you can buy. And then it's all about the dreams. You know, we're all looking for the next big horse, and you know, the owners are doing the same, jockeys are doing the same, and the trainers are doing the same.
Let's talk about the season in general. From your point of view, how do you see success on this coming season? Is it number of wins? Is it develop new talents? Is it Dubai World Cup again? How do you see it?
Well, of course, Dubai World Cup is the pinnacle of horse racing, I guess, for any trainer in Dubai or around the world. You know, I mean, it's called the Dubai World Cup because it is probably the best. It is the best race in the world, and it's so hard to win it, so hard to even participate in it, and then you know, then just so hard to win it. Yes, that would be the icing on the cake. That's the top shelf, you know. And then, of course, you know, we're all here to win races. You know, every trainer, myself, we're very competitive, but it's a good, healthy competition, and you know, that's what makes the sport. Every jockey is here to compete, and horses are here to compete. So yeah, hopefully we can get the most wins. We've been lucky enough as a stable, Zabeel Stables. You know, we've been able to have the most prize money won every year for our owners, which is very important, which means that you're winning the quality races, you're winning the top races, you know, and we've been able to do it consistently for the last couple of years in a row.
Yeah.
I think last year our owners made 14 million, and the year before they made 52 million. So, you know, it's, and that's what it's all about for us, is maybe not to win the quantity, try to win the quantity, but try to win the quality.
Yeah.
Quality is above all. This is why people are investing into these good horses and good pedigrees, and you know, that's what our aim is.
Spending the day on Zabeel Stable with you and with your team makes me notice that you focus on all the details. How important for a trainer to follow up with all the details?
I think, well, the proof is in the detail. You know, it's all about, you know, how precise, how you can keep every, you know, you can you have to have the details if you want to be successful in this game. And there are people who work a lot harder than I do. Of course, we set the system, you know, but then the grooms come and they come at 2:30 in the morning, so it's middle of the night, you know, very early mornings, and
Yeah.
they spend the most horses with the horses. They spend the most time with the horses,
Yeah.
and you know, and then we've got some very good foremans and feedmen and farrier and head lads, and you know, so my job is just to oversee everything, and obviously we have put in the system which they follow. So yeah, it's all the, you know, the proof is in the detail.
بين أروقة اسطبلات زعبيل تختبئ قصص لم تروى بعد. ينبض عالم الخيل بجماله الخاص في صهيل الحصان وخطواته الثابتة ونظراته الذكية.
Nice view, right?
Yeah.
It's
Can't
a-
get better than this.
Beautiful view. It's nice and calm, but it's not always like this, right? I mean, when you are a champion trainer, expectation will always be high. I mean, when Royal River or any other horse get into the track, lots of expectation will rise. How do you handle that kind of pressure, you and your team?
I always say pressure makes diamonds, right? So, you know, expectations, the whole game is about expectations. You know, this is how you improve yourself. You've got to expect yourself, your team, your horses to do better and work towards it. Yeah, and this is what we try to do.
So after Dubai World Cup, after that moment, amazing moment, historical moment, how do you motivate yourself but keep your feet on the ground at the same time? It's a game of balance.
First of all, it's very important to keep your feet on the ground because horse racing is a game that humbles you. You're only as good as your last winner. You could, you know, we can talk about the Dubai World Cup, but that's in the past. That's history. You know, we got to go move forward. Yes, it was great to do it, but then the more you can do it, the more you want it. So, and my first thought, as soon as Laurel River passed the finishing line, I was like, it was this big sense of relief, but then it was also, how are we going to do it again? You know, literally the next second I was thinking, we need to do it again. And so you got to put that expectations on yourself and your team, and then everybody's got to work towards the same goals.
Yeah, it would be amazing, hopefully.
It'll be incredible if it can happen. Yeah.
كيف الحال؟ حالك خليفة بتجيب العودة؟ الطراد الأحمر
السلام لا نعرف.
بصوا ربعكم كلمة السر على انستغرام بتظهر.
هاي ان شاء الله اليوم بنعلق فيها 50 كيلو.
تراها تروح يسار. يمين يمين يمين. شوي. ها صبر راس. طلع الثلج هذا طلع الثلج.
نتابع حلقة صهيل لهذا الأسبوع من رومانيا، حيث اجتمع العالم في بطولة القدرة للشباب والناشئين، وارتفع علم الإمارات عالياً ليثبت بأن أبناء الوطن لا يعرفون للمستحيل طريقاً. إنجاز جديد يضاف إلى سجل البطولات.
في عالم الفروسية، حيث يمتزج الصهيل بنبض الأرض، وحيث تكتب البطولات بحروف من عرق وجهد وصبر، وبين 28 دولة من نخبة فرسان العالم، ارتفع علم دولتنا عالياً ليزين ختام بطولة العالم للشباب والناشئين للقدرة 2025.
أولاً أنا أحب أني أشكر سيدي سمو الشيخ منصور بن زايد الله يحفظه على دعمه اللامتناهي لهذه الرياضة. اليوم نحن في شراكة استراتيجية مع الاتحاد الدولي للفروسية وأيضاً الاتحاد الروماني للفروسية. نجحنا في أن ننقل أو ننظم أول بطولة عالم للشباب والناشئين في رومانيا، وهذا إنجاز كبير لهذه الرياضة. طبعاً ما راح يتحقق إلا بدعم سيدي سمو الشيخ منصور الله يحفظه. أحب أني أشكر شركائنا اللي شاركونا أن ننجح هذا السباق، وأيضاً أن نحن نوصل إلى هذا العدد الكبير من الدول. وصلنا إلى عدد 28 دولة مشاركة في هذا الحدث. طبعاً ما كان متوقع هذا الشيء. عدد الانتري في السباق من فرسان وفارسات مشاركين فاجأ الجميع. طبعاً اليوم أنت لما تشارك باسم دولة الإمارات وأن مشاركة في التنظيم يعطي زخم للبطولة. هذا اللي نحن عملنا عليه مع شركائنا في الاتحاد الدولي للفروسية وأيضاً مع شركائنا في الاتحاد الروماني للفروسية. أخوي مايد، عدد كبير من الدول، تنظيم كبير جداً لهذه البطولة، اهتمام كبير جداً مو بس في أوروبا على مستوى العالم. اليوم في دول تقريباً لأول مرة تشارك في بطولات العالم للشباب والناشئين مثل الصين. الفريق الماليزي كامل موجود اليوم بعد غياب فترة طويلة للفريق الماليزي. الفريق الأمريكي موجود كامل. فرق جنوب أمريكا أيضا موجودة. يعني تعرف هذه الدول كلها تكلفت عناء نقل خيلها من مسافات كبيرة جدا إلى رومانيا. هذا كله إشارة من للنجاح هاي البطولة. قبل انطلاقها احنا ما نريد نستبق الأحداث. الأرقام إن شاء الله مع انطلاق البطولة وبعد نهاية البطولة راح تعطينا الشكل أعتقد ورونق جميل لهذه البطولة. نتمنى التوفيق لجميع المشاركين. أيضا أشكر الاتحاد الدولي على ثقته في أنظمة قرية الإمارات العالمية للقدرة. أشكر الاتحاد الروماني على الشراكة سواء كان مع الفريق الإعلامي لقرية الإمارات العالمية للقدرة أو بالنسبة للأطباء الدوليين والحكام الدوليين المشاركين في هذه البطولة. اليوم قرية الإمارات العالمية للقدرة بتوجيهات سيدي سمو الشيخ منصور بن زايد استثمرت في العنصر البشري وفي الأنظمة وفي الارتقاء بالخدمات في القرية وأيضا بمستوى التنظيم هناك. انعكس هذا كله اليوم أن نحن نشوف أن الاتحادات صارت تعقد أو تتوقع شراكات مع قرية الإمارات العالمية للقدرة لتنظيم بطولات كبيرة مثل بطولة العالم.
قاد الفارس الإماراتي راشد المهيري مسيرة المجد وانتزع اللقب العالمي، محافظاً للإمارات على لقب الفردي للمرة الخامسة على التوالي والثامنة في تاريخ مشاركاتها. إنجاز لم يكن وليد صدفة، بل ثمرة إعداد طويل وجهود جبارة ورؤية واضحة لدعم رياضة الآباء والأجداد.
أول شيء أود أبارك لشيوخ الإمارات وشعب الإمارات على هذا الفوز. وكانت وايد صعوبات في المرحلة الأخيرة خاصة مع الصبل بحرين، منتخب بحرين والإمارات، وكنا يعني قد ما نقدر نحافظ على خيولنا والحمد لله أن وصلنا يعني على آخر شيء وقدرنا أن نقدمهم، واللقب الحمد لله رد على الإمارات وهذا فخر لي وايد يعني. والحمد لله أن الله وفقنا وأول كأس العالم إنه فيه المركز الأول الحمد لله.
إلى هنا نكون قد وصلنا إلى نهاية حلقة هذا الأسبوع من صهيل. لقاؤنا بكم يتجدد أسبوعياً ودائماً عبر قناة ياس.